Here's some instructions about how to write chemical formula using the program. So firstly, if we look, there is a show instructions or hide instructions box, which may be helpful if you get confused. So the first thing is, what the question is, what's the formula for barium oxide? Now, ideally you'd use your periodic table to find charges on the barium ion and oxide up. If you're not sure about it, you can click on Show Ions. It tells us what the ions are present, such as barium 2+, and the oxide ion being O2-. So we need to write the formula for barium oxide using this information in the box here. Now, they've got the same size charge, so one's got 2, the other's got 2. So I've got the same size charge, so I know the formula for this is just BaO. So I can enter BaO. It automatically moves to the next question, because I've got automatic move to the next question with the correct answer is selected. Next one is zinc fluoride. Now, zinc is one of the ions you need to learn the charge for, so I will need to look it up on the periodic table. So I won't need to look it up on the periodic table, I'll need to learn it. Now, Z has a charge of 2+, so fluorine is group 7, so I know it's got a charge of -1. Again, if I don't know this, this exercise is more about trying to combine ions to write formulae, so I can do show ions. Now let's just pretend I wrote the wrong thing, ZnF, and it's not working. I can click on Show Solution, and it breaks it down, and it tells me it should set the name of a compound, the ions formulae, what the size of charge is, so it's taking the numerical part of a charge, writing them down without any charge, and then using swap and drop, where we take the 2 above the zinc and write it after the fluorine. There's a 1 above the 1 below the fluoride ion. We don't write 1s, so ZnF2. So again, if you're really finding formulae quite difficult, you can just do show formulae containing ions containing only 2 elements. So that means it limits it to things you should be able to work out just from the name. Now, if you are, say, feeling that you are very certain of yourself, or you would like to not have it automatically move on, you can untick automatically move to the next question. So you could say put the formula for potassium hydroxide in, and it won't do anything until you push the enter key. If you've got it right, it moves to the next question. And if you get it wrong, the only thing you'll notice it will say incorrect. So let's say ammonium sulfate. Let's just pretend I think it's NH or SO4. I know we need 2 ammonium ions. I forgot the brackets here. If I hit enter with the wrong formulae, you can see incorrect's gone up. Now, I can always try it again with brackets in. And if I hit enter, I've got it right, so it moves on. At the end of your session, you click on end session, and it tells you formula you got right, the formula you got right seeing what ions present, those which you saw a solution for, and also formulae not attempted. And that is the text you need to post to the appropriate bit if you've been asked to share it. Help for this question is a little bit experimental, but it tries to give you some guidance about what you need to do for this question. So click on help this question. It's telling you you've not written anything on. It tells you that the positive ion is obviously a metal, so it's going to be a positive ion, and the Roman numeral indicates the size of charge. So that helps me know that it's an Fe2+. Then nitrate, a hint for negative ion. You can maybe try to remember the word nitrate. We have a number of consonants, as in non-vowels, is equal to the number of oxygens, and the number of vowels is about equal to the amount of oxygen. Or again, the other thing is if you say, the word nanotree, that helps you remind you the smallest tree in the world is NaNO3, which might help you remember NO3. If you try typing something in, say for example NaNO, and then do help this question, maybe NO2, it doesn't really provide you any different help, but it sometimes does try.